So I just woke up, and what's better than recording another Conan Exiles video? You might be wondering why am I here. So in the last episode after I said goodbye, I actually forgot to click the quit button. Turns out I forgot to click the quit button. I died to thirst and hunger, and so now we're here. So for starters, maybe let's go back to where we left out and continue what we're supposed to do on this episode. Okay, we're back to where we left out and someone is still chasing me. I'm gonna set the bedroll real quick, gather my stuff, and they left. Let's remove the evidence that I died here. And there we go. Again, welcome back to the second episode of this Let's Play Conan Exiles. Last video, we managed to reach this area where we planned to build our shipwreck as a starter base. We managed to build a furnace right over here, together with some irons. We're just gonna continue what we're planning, which is resource gathering and stuff. I wanna build an alchemy table, which is this one. I wanna build alchemy table. Oh, I'm not yet level 15. Anyway, I want to get the ultimate table first so we can reset our statistics or attributes. We might want to get expertise if we really want to build. Expertise allows us to harvest more resources. For now, let's go do that. And yeah, let's get the alchemy table. So getting alchemy table is actually, not the first thing you want to do. You want to increase the tree of your weapons and gears. Get iron tools and stuff. But on this one, we're gonna get the alchemy table because I want to build something because it's a shame that we only have that furnace lying there, and if I place a blacksmith, there's only a furnace and a blacksmith, and it's not really looking like a base already. Everything is up to you and how you want to play, but for me, I want to build the base for now. So there's our level. Let's check it out. Alchemy table. Again, if you don't know what you're looking for in the search, it's always good idea to go for the survival so the game can actually recommend the starting stuff you really want to build. Alchemy is under this category. We only need 10 iron and 100 wood, so let's go get that real quick. So resetting in expertise, that will make our damage slightly lower because we're gonna sacrifice our strength. At least we can yield more resources if we want to build the starter base. Then we can again reset afterwards once we want to fight something like a boss or a mini boss or explore the area. Maybe while getting the woods we can get some coals. The only coal location I know is right above here, across those crosses. Let's bring out a sword. Oh, I got hit. Do we have any potions? No, we don't, because we're not prepared at all. So in the last episode, everything is incomprehensible during the fight scenes because I failed to separate the channels between my audios and my game. This time probably I can re-explain it again. If you're fighting crocodiles, you want them to engage. You want them to attack you, then go beside them or behind them, like this. Because they have a very slow attack animation that will give you a huge advantage at attacking them without being hit. And crocodile's one of those monsters or animals that very soft but hits very hard. We're supposed to get cold, not to return, but okay. Maybe let's just return and dump these items real quick. Let's get aloe on the process while getting up there. Maybe setting up there was a bad idea because we need to get all the way here. Oh, that's a yellow lotus flower. This is actually useful as well. I'll tell you in a bit after we created the alchemy table. Again, I don't recommend having an alchemy table first. So we need we need 10 iron for this. So we're just gonna smelt that up. So this is one of the hidden, I think it's hidden. It's a hidden recipe. So if you cook plant fiber and seed, you can actually get gruel. Gruel is actually a good starting food because it restores food and hunger, just like I did there. We can now finally craft our alchemy table. So in this game, you can't skip the night, even though the game bedrolls and beds functions like a Minecraft bed. So you need to wait the night out. So usually torch is a good idea. So torch. It functions like this. You have a torch and you can have a tool. If you have a one-handed weapon, you can also do that with a one-handed weapon, but we're using two-handed weapons. So improvised torch only have 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes on the burn duration. But depending on your server settings, I think that can burn lots, can burn slower. So if you have a poor eyesight like me, maybe using torch is a good way to lighten up the place. Because on some servers, like nighttime can be very, very long. So what we need to craft on this alchemy bench is a yellow lotus potion, which we barely have lotus blossom. What yellow lotus does is it will give you a potion that will reset your attribute and knowledge all at once. And by resetting attributes and knowledge, it will reset everything you've learned. It's actually a good starting item if you want to, juggle your attributes and knowledge up. Because like I said, you can't learn all the knowledge or you can't learn all the technologies in the knowledge tab because at some point you will run out of knowledge points. And same goes with attribute, like you can't max everything. Even though you're max level, you can't max it out. Only have 3 so far. We need more. This is clearly not the yellow lotus, but we need the aloe to heal up. Let's also get some wood because it will come in handy once we're started crafting some workbenches or prerequisites to scale up the technologies. Maybe let's go further away there. And that's enough. I think we can return. Crafting yellow potions is very painful because of this. Like it crafts for a very, very long time. Okay, it's almost done. We're already hungry, so you just need to you can consume potions directly from the bench. But let's try to drag that here and let's consume it. So that resets our attributes and knowledge. So we can now dump all the statistics or attribute or points here. We need to get, or I want to get the efficient harvest, twice many resources because I'm greedy. Then we have the hard worker, which means we can harvest nodes twice as fast. And there you go. We're going for the beast of burden because usually at over encumbered. So with beast of burden, it still consumes the same stamina, but you're no longer moving slow. You're no longer walking. So we can already feel the significant decrease of our damage, but that's still good enough because on some server settings I've played, the damage I'm dealing is still high because some people want to really feel the difficulty of killing some monsters, so they reduce the player damage output. But we're just using vanilla barbaric settings, so we can already feel the significant increase of our yield. And hitting stones are very fast now. Like an average of 2 hits, you can clear a node just because of that hard worker perk. Same goes with trees. We yield more, get more resources. So here's the yellow lotus. We're still getting one, so turns out that doesn't get affected that much. But it's an OP flower anyway, so while we're at it, let's gather every resources we can, just like what I did. Come here. Then let's gather coal and iron so we can finally climb the tech tree of using iron tools and weapons. So for this location, as far as I know, coals are here and some irons are also here. This is not the better spot to go for if you want iron. We just need the coal. Coal burns longer than wood, and in my opinion, coal is the second best fuel for furnaces and everything because they burn longer than wood and definitely burn longer than branch and fibers. They are a bit cumbersome to get because they are in nodes, but once you get your tools up, getting it is a bit better. And I'm hungry again. We didn't bring the gruel, so let's just endure this for now. This is almost over anyway. Like, we need to stop once we see a hyena. Yep, there's a hyena right there. After that, we need to jump over here so we can go back to the base real quick and gather the stones along the way. You also need the stones, of course. almost back out. Maybe we can install a stair so we don't need to go all the way around from just getting wood and coal and everything. Let's get this wood so it won't be wasted. Like I've said, we can use these crafting stations as a storage, so let's do that for now. Throw the stone tools. Keep the stone skinning knife because you won't know. Oh wait, we still don't have iron. My bad. Okay, anyway, we can repair this. No, we can't. Repair every tools. So now let's try gathering iron since we're done getting the coals. It will take a while to exhaust them. This is iron rock nose. You know, this becomes a bit more annoying now because we don't have any strength. But our damage should scale up once we get the iron tools. Killing this is a bit annoying now, but it should get a bit faster once we get the iron tools. We still need the strength though, but yeah, we have priorities. Oh, there's another one. And this one is an iron, of course. Let's just ignore this one and just... I'm getting tired of fighting those. They don't attack that fast anyway, so we can outrun them. Oh no, I got stuck inside. No, never mind. Managed to get out. So climbing this in theory should cancel their aggroes on us. Okay, I think we have enough or more than enough. I don't know. We only have one furnace though, so it will burn for a long while. So what we want to do is, I think, craft another furnace to speed the productivity of this. We need to split the coal as well. I think that's enough. We can speed things up a bit more by having another furnace, I guess, because why not? Like, it only takes stones anyway. So yeah, we have 3 furnaces. Then, oh, we still need the stone. I think I'm gonna switch to different weapon because two-handed sword is consuming too much. We can also use an offhand like a throwing knife, throwing axe. Yeah, there's a stone throwing axe. We can throw this one up. Let's throw this up, craft the stone club, and craft the strong throwing axe. So this is a mole, but a smaller one, a one-handed version. It's like an extra range attack, but it consumes the axe. So you have this attack pattern as a light attack. Then you have this as a heavy attack. Offhand weapons like this, you can change it. Like the attack pattern is changed, which make it a bit more faster to complete, except for the light attack. But on the heavy attack, definitely it's a way faster than the first one. And since it's an axe or stone throwing axe, stone axes, offhand axes, throwing axes, I don't know. Throwing axes, they apply cripple just like the normal axes that you wield on your main hand. So we can apply sunder and cripple at the same time if we're using this kind of weapon. Okay, I think that is more than enough we need for sure. But you know, gathering stuff like iron and stone is really satisfying for me. What I do is I just watch movies while doing this, so I won't get bored. But yeah, just hitting them blindly is sometimes satisfying. Like if I want to play Conan Exiles and I don't know what to do, I tend to just harvest resources and do nothing. Maybe I can do this off camera in the next episode, so in the following episode, so you guys won't need to watch all of this. Okay, the first 2 furnaces are dead, so yeah, they ran out. We can add another one, another round. And in theory, we can craft the... No, I don't want to craft another furnace. So let's craft Blacksmith. There we go. This is what I'm trying to avoid, having all this crafting station around. But in other, you know, normal servers, this is what you're supposed to do normally if you're starting out. But the problem is if there's other players, of course, everything is accessible to them. So if you don't want to lose your stuff, probably just enclose them with something, structures. So again, we're going for iron tools. That's not how you spell iron, We get iron tools. Probably let's also get iron mace. Which one have the more damage though? Yeah, let's take the level 21. Why not? Get the iron pick, get the hatchet. Let's get the sickle. Why not? How many irons are this? 20? Yeah, it's enough to craft the iron mace. Okay, finally we can say goodbye to our stone tools, except the throwing knife. Throwing axe. I keep calling this throwing knife. Is that the ones? Oh no, it's not. It just looks big. And there we go, we're dealing more damage than before because iron. Okay, we're out of stamina. But we're definitely killing it. Yep, we have so many furnace. I usually go for 2 furnace for the start, but this is the most furnace I ever crafted to start a world. Let's try to set up the layout of the base so you guys know what kind of shipwreck I'm gonna do. So for starters, maybe I want a bit like this. Different Conan Exile player tend to use different kinds of foundation. You can see a lot of people using foundation, but I always go for the fence foundation, which is it a bit cheaper? I don't know. I'm more fan of fence foundation because I don't know. So that's our starting shape. We need one more. That's our starting shape. Place this and that's it. After that, I'm gonna, trace the edges of the foundations. Then remove the foundations. I just want the frame. And there. This will be the back of the ship. Maybe around that long. What I want is, let's just cover this up so you guys can see what I'm trying to do. Then, after that, let's place some of this furnace here. Let's place the furnace. Yeah, I think like that. I want a bit of randomness in the area. Then, we can actually use the middle click to get the... I think I want this room to be this big. Or this big, I don't know. Then, we can take the blacksmith and this one. So this will be a, so maybe this cabin can be our room. If you're playing Conan Exile for a while now, you might realize that this design is a bit familiar. The ship design is not originally mine. This was actually from Barden build, and I actually really love watching his build. I like his build style. Place this, I guess. Yeah, placing walls here will be nice. And looking at it from the outside, it's starting to look like a ship. Because if it doesn't look like a ship, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Then we can place Armory here. There we go. Armory. Maybe I want the entrance to be on the side. Anyways, let's learn the Fireball Cauldron and the Tanner. But of course, the damage of those weapons were higher. If I were to craft a level 20 two-handed hammer, probably that will deal a lot higher damage than this. But I want to conserve my stamina. And I think we're starting to get encumbered anytime soon. Yeah, we're over encumbered. So if you notice, I'm consuming more stamina than I used to consume. Like if you don't have the Beast of Burden, I will end up walking instead of doing this. There's a slower version of walking. I forgot the key binded of that one. Maybe let's check that out. It's letter U. This is how we walk if we're encumbered. But since we have Beast of Burden, we can run normally. So how many? We need a bit more. Another level. And we're still encumbered. Thank you for reminding me, game. I won't know what I'll do without you. So let's place the Tanner's table. Then maybe we can extend it further here. Let's enclose them with this. There we go. Oh, it's my OCD. I need to fix this one. Why is not aligning? No. Is it aligned? I won't be able to see it anyway. So, what are we trying to do? Oh, Tannery. I want the Tannery to be outside. Like, this is kind of crafting station. But for some reason, I want to see it outside my base. But we can add roof. I don't know. Let's just add roof. Why not? So, I want the Tanners here. Maybe let's add a crenulated wall so we can jump in. If we got lazy, Then stairs, I guess. To make it smoother. So we have the crenulated wall. Of course, you will still get damage. Fences are made to, prohibit players from climbing. So you see there, I'm getting kicked out of climbing animation. I only use it for design purposes. So I'm misusing it completely. Let's place this to have, you know, a bird's eye view of what's going on outside. Protect ourselves from falling because I'm a clumsy guy. Then we need something to get up because I want to get up on the upper deck. So let's place it up. Oh, it's not, when it's not rotating for you guys, always try to place a wall first and place it so you can rotate it. Because there are some weird, you know, issues where the game doesn't allow you to do what you want to do. So yeah, and this is our ship. Well, just half of the ship. We can cover this up so we can have that ship feel. All this time, I'm sorry, I'm still not healing. Let me heal up so you guys won't get triggered by the red. So after that, maybe let's place some roof. Let's place some roof over here. Why does it feels like I missed something? Why does it feels like I missed something? Well, nope. So this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like sometimes the game won't allow you to do what you wanna do. Wait, why can I place it this way and not the other way around? How did that happen though? Do I need to place a wall first? Yeah, it's not allowing me. Weird. Let's undo that part. Oh, I've seen it. There we go, finally. All of this. Let's extend this a bit further here. So some stuff I learned from other YouTubers out there. Like normally you can place walls like this. And normally you place pillars like this. You can't place it on the side. But there's a YouTuber I watched before. I can't remember who. But I'm pretty sure most of the builder YouTuber of the Conan Exile knows how to do this. You place a pillar on the stairs. And why stop there? You can place it in the corner, which sounds a bit illegal. You can place stairs, so you can see the corner will match here. And that's how you place corner walls in Conan Exiles. It's a bit fun trick to do. So you can see it's corner now. So exploring more on that stuff, you can basically put every pillar on the corner. But that's a bit tricky to do because you need to, let's say, destroy the stuff you built, replace it again because it needs to be placed first. You can't place walls normally here because, you know, it's colliding with this. It have collision. You place door, then you place the wall, and tada! You have the walls in the pillar. Yeah, I think it's Warren build because this tutorial is from him. So feel free to check it out. He's an inspiration to this build. Although I can't copy what he did block by block because, building piece by building piece because we're trying to build a shipwreck, not an actual ship. And we're out of resources. The DLC tier 1 building placeables or the flotsam consumes wood than sandstone. So always gather a lot of wood if you're building using flotsam. So again, I forgot where we're left at. There, we have tanners. Usually tanners converts your, you know, scale, hides and everything to the raw material like hyena pelt. You can convert that to normal hide if you have hyena pelt. So example, this reptile hide, you can convert that to be a normal hide. Then on tannery, you need the bark and place any hide and scales or whatever. It will process to be a leather. It will be processed to be leather. You can also put the hide here, but I rather have the reptile hide because we're facing a lot of reptiles outside. So place that up there. So it's looking a bit more secured now. Let's also place some, I don't know, some awning, I guess. Ah! So there we go. Building that. There we go. I think that's look way better than what does it look like from the outside. I think I'm starting to like it. Okay, for now, I think that's the starting base we're gonna go for. So far, I'm liking the shape, but we can definitely still add something that's like overhangs in these places. I like the tanner as well. Maybe on the side, we can place an over bird's eye view that we can go all the way down. But yeah, so far this will be our starter base. Yeah, but unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. If you I mean, so yeah, I think that's all the time we have for today. For the next video, I guess we're gonna go for we're gonna reset our attributes again and probably engage another fight scene. Maybe start fighting a boss or a three skull monster. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Oh, I think I've seen it. There we go.